Hi.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Ahoj.
Привіт.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ahoj. Hola.
Hola.
Labas.
A good question is, what is it like working for MediaGroup Worldwide? I guess somebody may say something totally different, but for me it's like working for a family company.
There are no 2 days that are alike, and meaning there are always new challenges, new exciting time, and that is what makes the job interesting.
We are a big family. We're more than 50 people. And though we are very global and sitting different places in the world, we have a great team spirit. We're talking to each other online, of course, also locally in the offices. But we do a lot of competition to make sure the team spirit is great. We have sport competitions, we have sessions, weekly meeting, daily meeting, monthly meeting, quarterly meetings, where we make sure that everybody is on the same track and everybody is part of the MediaGroup Worldwide family.
The one thing that's interesting about our organization is a lot of people, quite a few actually, have at some point left for another job and have come back to us because they enjoyed the culture, the organization, the people that they work with. I think that's a very good sign. There's also a lot of people that have worked themselves up from specialist or even intern roles to very senior positions. There are people that have come in for one thing and have cross-trained and gone to entirely different roles. We're constantly working with people to train them, to educate them to become a more broader, senior, or even more specialized marketer.
Working in Media Group is being in a multicultural family. We know each other despite where we live and the different time zones. There are frequent company trips that let us meet in person.
Our team is constantly growing, which is both exciting and challenging. Because I work remotely, each opportunity to meet with people from our agency, but also with the clients, is a great value. I recall that every such a meeting with Media Group is like full of talks after the work. So after the official part, we just like to spend a lot of hours talking about everything else. We usually don't get good sleep then. It's also kind of interesting because in our company there are a lot of people coming from different parts of the world, and it's also great value for us because we can share our experiences. So talk not only about the work, but of course this is on the first place, but then we can also talk about everything else and just share any kind of knowledge and experiences from our lives, which is really interesting.
We also have a very good internal education program, both with internal trainings, seminars, but also with mentor roles from senior to more junior staff.
We really work hard and encourage cross-channel cooperation, exchange of knowledge, training, so everybody who are specialists in one vertical can also have good knowledge of others, but also be able to help each other with connecting the dots.
Every quarter we have a State of Union call where at the time we share business objective, business success, but also to do some like cultural sharing. For example, earlier in the Mid-Autumn Festival, I brought some mooncake to the European office, so to allow the colleagues have a taste of the traditional Chinese culture and celebration.
As part of the account management team, we are fortunate. We do get to, in normal times anyway, we get to do a fair bit of travelling, meeting lots of new people, attending industry events, and seeing different parts of the world as well. So it's a real perk of the job.
Because we are so international, there's quite a lot of possibilities, especially before and after COVID, to visit other offices, to learn from different cultures, even to live in different countries as I have, having lived in 7 countries over the years.
I enjoy working in this company because I can get to know more people from different countries. In our team, we have people coming from Poland, Denmark, Ukraine, Lithuania, and so on. That really broadens my horizon, and it's nice and fun to meet each of them. Another reason I like working at MediaGroup Worldwide is that I can develop my career path and realize my career goal here. When I was new to the company, basically I did not have much background knowledge about digital marketing. And there was a comprehensive training provided by my senior. It really equipped me with better marketing skills so I can be more confident to face every challenge in this company. Also, whenever I have new things or new ideas to try, the company is always open to hearing and accepting.
Speaking about being such a cultural company, multicultural company, I think it's important to mention our company culture. So for us, it was really important to define one. And we took some time to get there. We didn't want to use the very typical or very, I would say, corporate way of defining this. So we named the culture ourselves based on what we are seeing on a regular basis and a daily basis. We put 5 pillars of this company cultures, but what more important, based on those 5 pillars, we managed to describe 8 characteristics of people who match the company culture and of the people that we would really want to work with and we work with. These characteristics are taking responsibility for the job, being a hard worker, being respecting others and being a team player, and being honest in whatever people are doing, having very good analytical skills, communication skills, and language skills. These all things together are equally important in a environment that we are working in such a remote company, besides the fact that we've got different offices. We don't run separate offices. The offices at our site cooperate on a regular daily basis, so it's really important to follow those, let's say, cultural rules that we set. So we want to treat everyone the same. That's one of the main values that we talk about in our culture, is the equity. So we have the rules that are kind of unified across the offices, but we also have a lot of processes that help. Same time, it's very important to mention that we keep the flexibility. We are very open to hear an opinion from people. We really care for proactive approach. So while we have processes, procedures, and some kind of streamlined processes, we still allow a lot of flexibility and the people approach, so they can do things their way if that works well. And we are very happy to say that we did something wrong and now we want to do this in a different and a better way.
We have 22 different nationalities in MediaGroup. I would say only around half of them working from offices, the rest are working from home. So we definitely have the ability to have a good work-life balance in the company, so people can also tend to their personal interests.
We know that sometimes can be more busy, other times less, and sometimes you need to recharge your batteries with your family. And we try to fit that into how we work with our colleagues around the world, so that everybody wakes up in the morning and feeling energized to start a day.
The company is quite flexible when it comes to working hours and working locations, as long as the staff are responsible for their duty and their task.
We are, as a starting point, more Nordic in the way we are organized, meaning that the distance from the top to newcomers and most staff is not so long. It also means that there are open communications between everybody in the agency, which there should be. Also that we really go out of our way to make sure everybody is treated equally regardless of where they are on the planet or what they do in the agency. We don't distinguish from that.
I really appreciate this culture and value, and I will also describe MediaGroup as my second home, not because of the quantity time I spend at the office, but the quality I get along with the people.
What personally inspires me to like people, to be around them, to spend time with them, and of course, what helps their career in that way is when I have a feeling someone is very hungry for knowledge, is trying to become an expert, and even more so if they are already an expert in their field. If I have a feeling that, when I have a question about a certain thing, I can ask that person and I can trust that they will say the right thing and they will know that straight off the cuff. That's a very, very great feeling, and I'm very inspired by people like that and try to champion them.
I enjoy working with data, reading numbers and understanding what is happening. In MediaGroup, we make data-driven decisions every day, and being part of the measurement team is a big responsibility and a daily challenge. We are every day thinking about improving our processes, tools, and skills, and how to support different teams with analysis and insights for our clients. Being able to help and improve is what drives my work every day and inspires me.
Something that I really enjoy within any role that I've had is working closely with other people, helping me to keep learning and progressing, and hopefully pass on any help that I can certainly to my team, to give them a little bit of a steer, lots of support and guidance, and watching them on their journey and their progression in their work life as well, something that I really enjoy in the position that I'm in.
What inspires me today, and this is really something I really have a great time of just watching younger people come in with sometimes very little experience, sometimes with some experience, and see how they thrive, but also evolve and grow within our organization, and how they become from being young people out of school to actually become people working and making a difference. I think that transition is actually something that makes me proud.